So, hello everyone, welcome to my very first video. I am Bina4.episode on Instagram, please go follow, and then my YouTube channel will be out here in a few. I'm just starting it up and stuff. This will be my very first video. This video will all start out with on how to make characters talk. So, I'm going to start off with putting the characters in their place. And my internet's being a little slow, so bear with me. So, just a tidbit of information. What I'm doing here is I'm putting them in places. I'm just standing them. I'm not making them enter from any direction. And I'm making them do it at the same time. So, when it goes through the coding process, it'll make them do it at the same time and not one at a time. And the ands make it do it at the same time, basically. Okay, so, and we're going to save and preview, and we're going to see what we have. Like I said, my internet's being a little slow, so kind of bear with me here. Okay, so right now, I have them facing opposite on accident. So we're just going to go back and change it. So this one needs to be facing left, and he needs to be facing right. Okay, and then once we got them facing the right way, I'll have them start talking to each other. So it's pretty easy. You can even do thought bubbles, narration bubbles, and stuff like that. It's all pretty simple, pretty easy to do. I mean, if you're new at it, though, it can get a little tricky, especially the episode is very particular on what they want you to do. So right now, they're just idling. I like to give me some space. So I'm going to have Sarah. You always have to capitalize their names. I'm going to have Sarah talk. I always do the apprentices. And you always do lowercase on these. And you always do an underscore. And it'll always pop up with the variations of stuff. So I'm going to do arms crossed angry at J. And we're going to be like, you're a big, oops, if I can spell right, you're a big bully. You can then make, you can go at J is idle arms crossed. And now J is doing an action, but he's not saying anything. And this is now going to have him doing an action without him saying anything. It's actually pretty cool. So he'll be just idling there while Sarah's doing an action. Now I'm going to have Jay say something to Sarah quick. So I'm going to have talk, air quotes. Oops. Okay. Another big thing is right here at the very first start when you're saying stuff right here, either below you're saying stuff, you always have to capitalize your very first letter. So, girl, you're crazy. So now let's go back up here. Let's save and preview, and let's see what it does. Okay, so it's got now Sarah doing the talking. She talked. Now Jay is doing the action, and he is now talking. And that is the end of the conversation between them. Now we can have Sarah stand and do a action as well. We can have, Sarah be weird and is dancing. You can have her dance a disco loop. And we can have at Jay is, angry, frustrated. I don't know if that applies to him. Sometimes you have to go into the animations and see if that animation or action applies to them, because some of the animations or action only applies to the males and some of them only apply to the females. And like that one applies to the male, thankfully. And so let's see how this goes. And I'll show you then how to do a thought bubble. And then I'll show you how to do a narration bubble. And that'll be the end of the video. Okay, so she will continue doing that because it is a loop. So let's give me some more room. Now we'll do, let's see, I'm going to have J is eye roll. And then we're going to do J, and then we're going to put, we're going to do, go down, and we're going to put his words in parentheses. And we're going to say, this girl is crazy. I'm out of here. Okay. Then what you can do is have Sarah go and think about it. And we're going to do, oops, Sarah. I usually do it a little backwards. So, did I spell Sarah wrong? No. So, narrator. So you put narrator and then you put whoever's talking in a parentheses. You can also just put narrator and it'll pop up with a square bubble, and that'll be the narrator, and it won't have a name on it, and that'll be what the narrator is saying. There won't be a specific name to it, but you can also put specific names to it like I am doing now. And let's see, why is he, or we'll do Sarah is thinking to herself wildly. Oops. Wildly. There we go. And then we'll see what a thought bubble and narration bubble looks like. As it loads here. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this was helpful. Please comment and like below. I am new, so if you have any comments on what I can do better, please, please, please let me know. I love criticism. I can even take some bad criticism sometimes. Please just don't be overly bad about it. Like, come on. I'm doing the best I can. I'm new at this. So, there's Sarah going crazy again. So there's the thought bubble. And then there's the narration bubble. And then you can also do it like this, and you can have it have no name like it has right here. as it loads. Usually when I'm doing stuff like this, I come up here and I hit track script, because then it comes over here and it highlights in blue what line I'm on, and that way I know if I have an error or a small error, big error, whatever, it'll let me know and I know where to go and stuff and how to fix it. And so this is what the narrator without a name will look like. And thank you for watching my video. Please go follow my Instagram at Bina4.episode and go follow my YouTube as well. Well, obviously you're already on my YouTube, so keep following my YouTube. Thank you. Bye.